Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kendra and I am participating in a collaboration, and the people that are hosting it are Alma Tyser and Brenda over at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. And so our mission is to each of us create either a snack or a dessert that you would have for Easter, perhaps. So I have gone the easy route, and I'm going to do some peeps on a stick. But there's more to it than that. I have a jar here with some sticks in it. They're those, well, here they are right here. You know, for making, what are those things called? Cake pops. I think that's what they're for. Or cookies on a stick. You make it a little bit further out. There we go. Then I've got, actually I have 2 packages of peeps, but I think I'll only use one, because I don't know what I'll do with these other than feed them to my granddaughter. She'll be here tomorrow. I had 2 hours to get this done. It's supposed to be posted at midnight. Okay, then I've got some white meltables. What do they say they are? Melting something. I can't read it. Melting wafers. Okay, and a cup and a bowl. These candy bars were left over from when Christmas time was here, and I had all kinds of intention to make bark, you know, Christmas bark, where you melt chocolate and you swirl and it's pretty and all that. Well, I didn't do it. And I have 3 vanilla over there and 3 chocolate. I don't think I'm going to use the vanilla. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I'll do something else with them probably. And finally, I have, oh, nope, I have 2 more things. I have some mini marshmallows. It'll only take about, I don't know, 4. And then some of these decorations. They were the most spring-like that I could find in my, you know, stuff for baking. So I'm going to get started by taking this glass bowl and breaking all of these candy bars, because we do not need all of these candy bars in this house. I'm going to break them all into little pieces, put them in here. And, no. Yes. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I'm Kendra, by the way. Welcome to my channel. If you're brand new here, don't be shy. Say hi. Tell me if you've ever done this before or something like it. I am telling you, I'm no good at it. I know this because I've done cake pops before and they were dreadful. Okay, now that you're all feeling appetized, I'll get in on this. I'm going to heat some water up in my tea kettle here and put away dinner. I did Kendra's rendition of spaghetti. They all ate it though, so that's a good sign. I haven't made it in a while. And I need to put the rest of this pound cake, which I was going to do for Easter but decided not to. It was for tonight after dinner. I'm going to put that under the dome so it'll stay fresh and get started on cracking up that chocolate. Okay, so I've got a bowl and it's about that much filled, and the chocolates are in the, well, 1.5 chocolates are in here. So I'm going to add some more hot water because I think we can handle more to bring it up and do it faster. There we go. So this is a Pyrex bowl, and a very tough, hard, you know, thick glass jar that had jelly in it. And it was actually canned in that, I guess. But I got it from the grocery store. But anyway, I wanted to say, don't use, if you choose to do this with hot water, don't use a thin bowl or a thin vessel to melt your chocolate. It needs to be thick stuff because this is hot. I got a popsicle stick out of the drawer here where I have, you know, those kind of things. And it's clean and new. And so I pushed it down. Oh, nice. There. I pushed it down with a stick and to try to get it further down. And now I can add more chocolate on top. And then after I do that, I'm going to put a towel over the top to keep the warmth in. All right, so I got a little overzealous with the chocolate, and I dropped 2 of the little chunks into the water. Yeah, and so it looks icky right now, but it's okay. It's not going to touch the chocolate. It's just going to stay in the jar. All right, I have the peeps opened, and I'm going to dip the end of the stick, just the end, into the chocolate, and then put it into the peep. Because that's what you do when you make cake pops, and it keeps the cake part from sliding off or popping off the stick. Well, you don't do it with melted chocolate. I guess you do it with something else. But anyway, maybe you do it with melted chocolate. I don't think I'm going to use these white wafers. I don't like them anyway. They're not real chocolate. And I don't know that I'll use these. I do, however, have these marshmallows that I need to get out some and cut them in half. They're sticky when you cut them in half. So I'm just going to do a few. And I put the towel over this, and we have meltage. Looks like I need, oh, that's because the water's in there. I thought, why is it two-toned? All right, the peeps are out of the package. I've got the tails. I've got some eyes. I was going to use mini chocolate chips, but it dawned on me that the chocolate I'm going to dip the bunnies in is chocolate, so you won't see it if it's chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. So I'll use the white things, or maybe gold. And, oh, this is a block of styrofoam that I put foil around. And then I put some gift wrapping. It's new gift wrapping paper. I thought it looked a little spring with the butterflies. This is almost 100% melted. There's no way I'm going to need that much. What a waste. I don't know what to do with it, though. I mean, I don't know what. Maybe somebody else had a better idea than I did. I had to stir it with a butter knife because it's so thick, and I hope the bunnies stay on. So I'm going to go ahead and dip the sticks in chocolate and try to put the bunnies on so that that chocolate hardens. All right, I had 8 bunnies. I still have 8 bunnies. I'd only made 6, spaces, so I did 2 more. I thought, what the heck, go ahead and just do the whole package. I decided on pink eyes out of this for their eyes, and then that's the tail. And then I think I'm gonna do a white or gold bunny nose. I'm not sure which. I have dipped the sticks into a little bit of chocolate and then held the bunny in my hand and pushed it in slowly up through the bottom and tried to stay right in the middle. So I didn't go, outside the bunny, out the back or front or whatever. Now I'm just waiting it for it to solidify, to harden some and not come out when I dip them, because this is thick chocolate. And some of them are upside down and some of them are not. It's no big deal. They're on parchment paper, so whatever spills over is okay. It's not a big deal. I'll just dip the whole thing right up to the bottom here, and you'll never even know it was, runny or whatever. Okay. All right, now because I boiled water and because it's the Pacific Northwest, it's a little cold outside and the heat's on. So this is not hardening as it should. So next time, if you decide to do this, I would put them on a big plate and stick the plate into the refrigerator, which will harden it pretty quickly. I think it's too late for me, but I'm going to go ahead and try. All right, they're on like a dinner plate, and I'm going to stick them in the fridge. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I thought they might lose their sticks when I picked them up, but they didn't. I'm out on the front porch. I decided to come out here because the kitchen is a sauna, because I boiled that water and kept it right where I was working, and it gave me like a facial, and I was saying to myself, I'm going to have a facial and a treat. But not really. I will take a shower when this is over, because I'm sitting out here because it's like 58 degrees out here, maybe even less. And I'm just sweaty. I'm just icky. And I was going to take a shower in the morning, but I think it's called for this evening. Anywho, I think that's all I'm going to say until I go in there. I just peeked at those peeps in the fridge. And then I say more. I just peeked at the peeps in the fridge, and they are hardening. The sticks around where I poked them. So this is a good thing. Now, see, you're learning from my mistakes should you decide to do this. And I don't like to work with chocolate chips. I know a lot of people have really good success with melting chocolate chips, but I don't. To use for things like this. The chocolate bars have been really, really great for bark. That you make at Christmas, like I was saying earlier, like you make at Christmas. So I figured it would work for this. Okay, so I just took them out of the fridge, and the chocolate has hardened enough that I can go ahead and do this. Now, I'm going to put some parchment on a cookie sheet, a small one, and then put the cookie sheet in the refrigerator when these are dipped, because they won't do well otherwise. So, okay, so I don't need a cookie sheet. I forgot. I'm sticking them in here. As soon as I dip them, they're going in here. Okay, so I'm going to stir this chocolate and make sure that, what just fell? I don't know. Okay, can you see how? Okay. I would like to lay this down somewhere. Here, I'll lay it down right here. Okay, first baby's going in. Come on, little peepette. Okay, down we go. I'm going to let it dribble some because I put too much on it. I don't know how to not put more on it. Do you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Does it even look like a peep anymore? Who knows? All right, so you know what? I have to. It's just going to dribble. Darn it. Okay, cut. Just had to get my rhythm. So these are going to be flat on one side, but that's fine. It's okay. I even have plastic bags to put over them and ties, you know, little treat bags. So I'm going to do the rest. I got 6 more to do. All right, this is the last 4. So there's 4 in the fridge right now. Here's the last 4. I didn't put eyes or bunny nose or anything on them other than the back tail because I couldn't figure out how to do while it was both wet, you know? So maybe I can figure something out when they come out and they're solidified more. Okay, so here it is. Spring giveaway. It starts 4/15, April 15th, right when you see this. It ends on 4/19, so that means Saturday, the day before Easter. And that's at midnight. It ends at midnight. When it becomes 4:20, it's over. When it becomes Easter. Okay, U.S. only, 18 years old and over only. I use random.org and it'll draw a name from all of the comments. It's one person, one comment per person. So it doesn't matter if you, I would love it if you commented more than once, but only one per, you know. So they'll draw a name. There'll be no substitutions. The prize is a $25 gift certificate from Amazon. You must give me your contact information, mailing address, whatever, no later than 4/21, which is Monday at noon Pacific Standard Time. That's 3 o'clock on the East Coast, okay? If I don't hear from you by then, I draw another name. I've had problems with that before. I hate to sound like I'm going, but it's no fun to do a giveaway when you have to hunt down the person. Anyway, then when you make your comment, by commenting, you are saying that you understand the rules and the terms, and I'm not responsible for Amazon or mailing glitches. Once you win, and it's in the works with Amazon, it's yours and theirs to deal with. Okay, and I wish everyone luck, and I'm going to get those out now and show you. All right, here they are. They're not totally solid, but they're solid enough to take off the plate. When they get colder, I'm going to try to go around and get that extra, you know, that they laid flat. I'm not going to do the front. They're just going to be bunnies from the back, bunny butts. So I had fun doing this, and now I learned something about how to do it and how not to do it. Thanks for watching, and go out into Brenda and Alma Ticer, Brenda Maniac Homestead Kitchen. No. Anyway, I'll give you the information or who you need to give some love. I'm sorry about that. It's almost midnight now. I've got 20 minutes left, and I need to edit and put all the information up. There is a giveaway. Don't miss it. I've got all the information already on tape here. Good night, everybody. Bye.